everybody. This is Two Boys, One Brain Cell. I'm Chuck Bees, and that's Joel Norden.
What up, though? Today, I'm showing you Cemetery Drive.
Who's that by?
My Chemical Romance.
How many songs have you tried out with me on these guys?
Dude, I swear, I don't ever hear you, like, you're like, I don't know, maybe I have one or two. You know Black Parade, obviously,
Yeah.
but then, like, I think I showed you Teenagers.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, heard it. So, okay. Helena.
And that's the one I started just singing along to.
Yep. And I'm Not Okay.
Yep.
So all three songs so far that you knew, which is, I mean, you should have known to start with. But I was like, well, I know they're going to play those live for sure, I imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to make sure you know those. And then this is what got me into My Chem, weirdly. Like, I struggled to get into My Chem initially. I heard all those songs, and I was like, Black Parade's okay. Like, I was the very odd one out.
Yeah, you were.
Growing up. I was like, it's all right. And then, like, people tried to get me to listen to it. And the last couple of years is when I actually got into My Chem. So, I mean, since I was a teenager, people were trying to get me into them. And I was like, I don't know.
And then you listen to this song.
And this song is what hooked me, got stuck in my head, which is a weird one to have stuck in your head, by the way. And, yeah, I've been a giant fan since. Like, love these guys.
All righty. Well, I suppose.
Jump into it.
We just dive into it.
And see if you know it.
If I've heard it, you will know. I promise.
This night, walk the dead in a solitary stone, crash the cemetery gates in the dress your husband hates. Way down, mark the grave where the searchlights find us drinking by the mausoleum door. And they found you on the bathroom floor. I miss you so far. And the collision of your kiss that made it so hard. Coming off the run, singing songs that make you slit your wrists. It isn't that much fun staring down a loaded gun. So I won't stop dying, won't stop lying. If you want, I'll keep on crying. Did you get what you deserve? Is this what you always want me for? I miss you so
I have not heard this.
Yay.
Not a chance.
We found one. I figured because, I mean, some of the lyrics are pretty dark.
Yeah.
And it's not something that'd be, I would say, mainstream.
No.
Like, some of their other ones are hits, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, everything else that I've heard by them is mostly hits.
Yeah, their stuff that had some airplay. I don't know. This might have had airplay, but it's pretty dark for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Singing songs that make you slit your wrists.
Yeah.
It isn't that much fun.
Staring down a loaded gun.
So I won't stop dying. Won't stop lying.
If you want, I'll keep on crying.
My goodness.
I actually like that. I won't stop dying, won't stop lying. If you want, I'll keep on crying. It almost has like a rebellious, like, I'm going to be human to it. Like dying, you could take that as aging. Yeah. It's not necessarily the way it's at all, but to me, so it's like aging, lying, everyone lies. Yeah. It's the amount of lies that's annoying, right? You have some lies constantly.
And then every time I tell a lie, I freak out about it.
Or feel guilty or something, right? Yeah.
Even the little things.
There's a scale of that, right? There's hardly anyone that's 100% honest.
Yeah.
They're lying, whether it be to themselves or someone else. There's a lot, right?
I mean, I know I lie to me.
Yeah, of course. Don't we all? I mean, that's what
I have
we get through. That's
got to try to trick my brain into thinking something else. I mean,
and if you want to keep on crying, everybody cries. So it's kind of like a human thing to me, like a rebellious "I will be human" or something. But obviously, the rest of the song doesn't have that. But those lines specifically. But yeah, there's definitely kind of a horror theme Maybe like a
Honestly, it sounds like somebody that he cared about died. And I'm trying to figure out how. Really don't know at this
they
point.
found her on the bathroom floor.
Well, yeah. I mean, I figured out that much.
Yeah.
And then the slit your wrist and staring down the barrel of a loaded gun, I start thinking slit the wrist.
Suicide or something.
Suicide.
I'm not 100% sure.
Me neither.
I believe this is the album that when it started, it was supposed to be a concept album.
Okay.
I think when they started making it, and like partially through or something, it became something else. It wasn't exactly, but it was supposed to tell a story all the way through.
Okay.
At one point, like an album that told the whole story.
Yeah.
But I don't think it ended up becoming that because it became its own thing on the way.
Yeah. Which, I mean, those can be some of the best albums when you have one idea in mind and then
for sure
takes its own identity and runs.
But yeah, even this has a very storytelling aspect to it, it feels like, and I like that.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I really like just the way it started was eerie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then...
and it's a unique eeriness, too.
Yeah.
It's not something you've heard before, it doesn't feel like. It's like, okay.
It felt like almost... I got the idea of sneaking through a cemetery at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it has crashed the cemetery gates in the dress your husband hates, way down, mark the grave where the searchlights find us, drinking by the mausoleum.
Yeah.
Like that to me is like, okay, so you broke into a cemetery to drink?
Or grave digging, if you're
way down, mark the grave?
And address your husband hates. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's where the searchlights will find us.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't like that idea. Ruh-roh. I don't like how my brain just turned that. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Way to do that.
The whole song is now sinister to you.
I mean, it was already kind of sinister.
Yeah, yeah. But then I miss you, And then it's like a catchy song. That's why I love this song, is because it has that section that is a very catchy, like it could be mainstream. But the rest is not. It's an eerie, dark.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's different.
And it feels eerie and dark. It's not like it just has messed up lyrics.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we've seen some bands that have some really weird, really bad lyrics that are mainstream.
Yes.
And I don't understand how. But this one just feels eerie, too. So let's finish it up.
See where it goes. And then actually, now that I'm analyzing the song, I do find it interesting that this never bothered me before.
Yeah.
I think it's the emotion that he kind of started adding to each word, way down, way down.
The first one, the first set where he did it, I was like, okay. And then the last one saved it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Then we got to that one right at the end. I'm like, oh.
You're like, I don't want this again. Exactly.
Yeah. Now, this is why I don't like you right now, because the way down just took a different shape. A whole different shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, why are you like this?
Well, he drank a little too much, and he missed her a lot.
Yeah. And then he scarred himself for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, real bad.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, no, but it is a solid song. I do like the catchy parts.
Yeah.
I just don't like the repetitiveness of the way down parts.
The way down? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and I like how messed up it is.
Yeah. It's a dark story.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It painted a really, really dark picture.
Yeah. That you didn't realize until I pointed it out, which I actually never.
Well, I realized that it was dark.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to be that dark. I didn't realize it was going to be something about digging up a body.
Yeah. I mean, I could be completely wrong there, but that's what
You painted that picture. Now it's there in my head.
I didn't even get that before listening to the song. That's the funny part about this. I'm just reading the lyrics. I was like, huh, that's what that's about.
Yeah. Well, that's in my head now.
And also, I'm assuming it's a lover, but it's the dress your husband hates.
Yeah.
So there's another thing to add to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting song. But yeah,
Well, also, it could be the woman going to dig up.
What?
In the dress that her husband hates, dig up the body of the husband.
Oh,
Could be from that perspective.
interesting. Okay. That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, the I miss you part is what caught me initially.
Yeah.
And then just the eerie uniqueness of the verses is what caught me and made me fall in love with this song. And then it slowly expanded to the other songs.
And it's still telling a story.
Yeah.
And it's showing kind of what that whole situation scenario can do to the other parties involved.
Yeah. And what I also like about the song, you show someone the song, they might catch that stuff in a second about the slit the wrist part.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're like, oh, it's an emo song. And they would never catch the rest of it.
Yeah. There's a lot to it.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty catchy.
Yeah. And it definitely throws in the parts, like, hey, when somebody passes away or somebody kills themselves,
Yeah.
this is the kind of thing it can do to, say, their significant other or somebody else that's close
your
to
mental
them.
state.
Yeah. You could lose your shit, get drunk, and go drinking at the cemetery with a shovel, apparently.
Let me tell you, I've lost people in my life, and that's never.
Nope, never crossed my mind.
No. Nope.
Never once.
Sir. But I mean, everybody's affected differently, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's. I think it's just telling a story. It's not like a.
Yeah. I've also never lost somebody that I was married to or with in any kind of way like that either. So,
yeah. But I don't think it's meant
Lord,
to be taken that seriously.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Misfits-esque thing, right? Where you're kind of like it's like a horror story, right?
Yeah.
But it's a song about a horror. Like it's in this scenario is.
I guess I like the delivery better here than I do with most of the Misfits
No,
stuff, too.
right. But I'm just saying the theme.
But yeah.
Maybe not as cheesy either, but it's just got that nice hint to it, like telling a scary story, kind of.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, that's fair. Ratings. What do you got for us?
This one's a 7.6 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
Playlist it's been my playlist for sure.
Yeah. I'm going 6-1.
Yeah.
Playlist. I enjoy it.
I almost guarantee you this will grow on you.
It definitely has that vibe for it.
Yeah. And the casual listening, I can be like, I hate this kind of stuff too. The way down, way down, way down. Didn't even notice it.
Yeah. See, before all the repetitiveness, I was leaning more of that 6-8 range.
Yeah.
Like that, getting up there towards that 7, but then it started repeating itself, and I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll grow on you, but we'll see.
Yeah. But it also wasn't bad enough to really knock it out.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Hell yeah.
Solid, catchy tune. I enjoyed that.
I hope they play this one live.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Less than a week for us to see them here.
Oh, so much fun.
6 days. Yeah.
God, I'm so excited.
Same. Well, anything else?
I just got to get through, 4 days of work?
4 days of work.
Let's go.
Let's fucking do it.
4-day work week.
Hell yeah.
4-day vacation.
It's going to be a blast, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Psyched. Anything else you want to add?
Nope. That's all I got for this one.
Hell yeah, guys. We're two boys, one brain cell. I'm Joel Norden.
I'm Charles Beeson.
And today, like I said, we were just I was showing him a tune that I knew, and yeah, having some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.